Hi guys, today I'd like to show you how to make a snare drum build up. I'm going to show you two different ways, one that's kind of practical and one that's kind of fun. Alright, let's get started. First of all, we're going to drag a drum set into our project. Kitcore 707. We've been learning how to use the draw tool, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to double click in a cell, we're going to raise it up. We're going to make ourselves have 4 measures long. So the loop length needs to have 4 measures long. Okay? Now I'm going to use the pencil tool. The letter B takes me back and forth from the cursor to the pencil tool. We can change the size of our grid. Right now our grid is 16th notes to the measure. We're going to change the size of our grid. Command 1 makes it smaller. Command 2 makes it bigger. I'm going to start off with quarter notes. All right, quarter notes. So 4 notes, 4 quarter notes. Now I'm going to change the grid. Command 1 to 8th notes. Now I'm going to change the grid. Command 1 to 16th notes. Command 1 to 32nd notes. Boom. Sounds like this. All right. Again, we double click in a cell. Double click in a cell. Change the loop length to 4. Get the pencil tool with the letter B. We use Command 1 or Command 2. Command 2 makes the grid bigger. Now we've got snare quarter notes. We put it on the snare. Hey, what if we want to put it on the clap? Put it on the clap. Command 1 makes the grid smaller to 8th notes. 8 notes to the measure. Command 1, 16 notes to the measure. Command 1, 30 seconds. This sounds like. Okay, I can raise this velocity editor window up. I can select all of these claps and I can make it get more intense with the volume. With the pencil tool, I can draw in a curve. Maybe it starts quietly and crescendos. Okay, or we could get fancy. Maybe we use this snare drum one again, and I get on the kit core. All right, double click the word kit core, and this brings up my instrument. Maybe I go to the snare drum, and I'm going to change the pitch. I'm going to overdub record. Okay, this is the session record button, and it's going to record the changes that we make. So I'm going to hit record. Okay. Hey, the bell just went off. Awesome. Okay, so that can be pretty fun too, to hit the overdub record button and on the specific instrument change the pitch or some other factor. Okay, now that's the practical way to draw it in, and now I'd like to show you a fun way to do it. I've got this beat going on here, and what we're going to do is we're going to use the repeat button on the push. The repeat button is right here, and when we turn the repeat button on, then when we hold notes, it repeats it according to the fraction values right here. So 16th notes, 8th notes. All right, so we could have a beat going on, right? Okay, it could be something like that. It could be something like that. But what I was hoping, I'm putting the metronome on so I can hear the beat while I'm doing this. What I was hoping you would use the repeat button for is the following. We're going to start it off at quarter notes. We're going to go to a new area and hit record. And we'll hold the the snare drum, and we'll work our way up the fractions. Okay, so it'll sound like this. It'll beep 4 times. Okay, all right, so there it is, a snare drum buildup. Let me do that one more time. It's kind of tricky. You got to get your timing just right. I'm going to put it back to quarter notes. I'm going to hold the snare drum and work my way up the fractions. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, all right, there you have it, making a snare drum buildup. Have fun.